day by day, at this point, my mindset is becoming more unbreakable. I'm telling you, after every single down day that I have, I only have them now, from a month to month basis to test me to see if I really want this shit, if I'm really about this shit. Everything will start testing me. And then I'll just, everything will reinforce me to just give up, to say, fuck it. You're not worth it. You're not worthy. And then I push through regardless because of my nutsack is just so filled up with fucking just life force, and it's just ready to fucking go. I'm ready to blow my lid at any fucking moment. It's so funny too. The other day, yesterday, at work, I'm always sprawling with energy. I'm always just, go, go, go. And I'm working my ass off. I'm sweating. I'm just going hard as fuck with that, whatever the fuck I do. That's how you gotta be in the first place. You gotta be going hard in every single aspect of your life. Like, it doesn't matter if this job doesn't, is a worthless fucking job. If you work at fucking McDonald's, I can say that I've worked there before, but I still worked my ass off when I was, behind the grill, making the fastest sandwiches I possibly could. Not to, try to get some sort of fucking bullshit pussy ass promotion. No, just because you need to carry that on. That aspect of you has to carry throughout your entire day, so then it could carry throughout your entire life. That's how you really, start to progress. That's how you really start to become something different. When you have the capability of just go, 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 and you're a fucking hard worker, it will translate to every other aspect. But anyways, regardless, I was, grinding that shit out. I was dripping in sweat. And then the guy next to me asked me, not even asked me. He kind of jokingly goes, yo, bro, how do you always have so much energy? And then he says, you don't do this. And then he did like the hand motion of jerking off. Like just fucking around, typical fucking blue collar work shit. But I'm like, yeah, no, like, I haven't in 2 months. And that's why I legit have all this energy. And then he was like bewildered. He was like, really? Like, dead ass? Like, he was joking about it, but maybe something in him sensed it. Like, he just knew that I was, on this shit. Because no one's ever, asked me that before or something like that. So, but he could sense my aura. Like, my aura is growing day by day by day. With women, with men, just everyone can sense it. Everyone wants to talk with me. Everyone's just smiling at me, and just, I feel very visible, very just very there, I feel like always the main character in every scenario that I'm in. But that comes with its caveats too. Because I notice that some motherfuckers, give me that look of just a bit of jealousy. And it's not because of just my physique or just this, just that. Because I'll be walking around, pumped up, dripping in sweat in a fucking guinea tee, looking like an absolute fucking savage. You guys don't even understand, like, what my body really looks like, but I'm pretty fucking diesel. I'll make more videos on, how to work out and shit like that later on. But yeah, I'm decently diesel. Like, I've been fucking working out and training my ass off for a decade on top of working my fucking 9 to 5s. I've been working 9 to 5 since I was fucking 15 years old. I'm about to be 27 within like 7 days now, within the next week or so, June 16th. And man, I've always worked hard. I've always fucking worked hard. And then I'll always get allegations that I'm on gear and I'm blasting my brains out with just like steroids and shit like that. I don't know if I can say that. That's what I say, kind of like quick on YouTube. But yeah, number one, natural as fuck, as natural as it gets. But I've been putting the work in for like 10 years. People can't like comprehend that. And how can you see me going, hard as fuck at work and then still question my work ethic when it comes to outside of work? That was a big wake-up call to me too. I'm sorry, I'm everywhere with this video. I'm super sporadic right now, but there's just so many just ideas just popping in my head, just one after the other, one after the other, one after the other. But working, what the fuck was I even saying? Oh, fuck. Working. Okay. I work so incredibly hard in everything that I do. And then I realized, I was putting in so much work and time and effort into my job. I started to kind of neglect my life. So then I was like, yo, if I can really just master my job that I don't give a fuck about, I don't care about, doesn't matter to me. I'm only there to get a paycheck and get the fuck out. But if I figured out a way to master this, right? And it's not that hard to master, but still most people will never do it. If I can master this, I could just translate this to my life and try to fucking master my life. Let me try to really max out my physique and master my physique and get better with that. I'm not doing everything that I possibly could do. Let me lock more in on my nutrition. Let me actually start tracking my training. I've been getting away with fucking murder with training and diet for the past 10 years. What happens if I actually lock in on this shit? Like, I already look good, great, phenomenal. I'm very, happy with my physique. But I can go way further with this and just look like an absolute freak naturally by just, implementing those aspects of working hard into that as well. And then just into my finances as well. Try to, really just hyper focus on growing my finances and my investments. And try to learn some sort of skill set to elevate my finances and try to figure out a mastery in that sense as well. It's like all my desires, at that moment, I think it was maybe a couple weeks into semen retention, maybe a couple months back, because I would go on, a couple 3-week streak, and then I would break. I'd go on a 3-week streak, 2-week streak, break, 2-week streak, 1-week streak, break, 3-week streak, almost a full month, and then break. I kept just trying again with this semen retention shit, and kept breaking, kept folding. This is the first time in a very long time where I'm almost at my longest streak ever. I think my longest streak, I never tracked it like that, but was about 3 months. 3 months. And at that time, I didn't know anything about benefits or anything like that. I was just, trying things. So when I was on the semen retention kick back then, I was growing a fitness Instagram account, and it fucking all the videos that I was posting, this is when Instagram Reels first came out, that shit first dropped, and my videos were just hitting the algorithm, 100,000 views, 500,000 views, 100,000, every video was just banging 80,000 views, 300,000 views. It was just going. And then I legit remember the day after I had relapsed and busted a fucking nut, that whole shit completely collapsed and fell apart. I had to struggle to try to maintain any viewership, You know, the videos weren't hitting the algorithm anymore. Like, nothing was working. So, this whole entire shit, it has some sort of super spiritual powers that, you know, give you all the tools that you need to win. Every single one. It makes you luckier. It makes you more ambitious. It makes you hungrier. Makes you more driven. It gives you a better physique. Makes your muscles fuller. You don't even need to eat as much food. You just, all fucking the energy stored up in you is converted to like fucking muscle protein synthesis. Like, scientifically, it wouldn't make sense. It'd be like, no, what the fuck are you talking about, bro? That's not how it works. You know, your testosterone spikes after a week. Da 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 da. They're bullshitting. They're bullshitting you. They've never even done it. These doctors and all this shit, they never even done it. So this is somebody who's actually fucking doing it and is actually documenting how the fuck he's feeling. You know, my skin is real fucking good too. My neck would be like super flared up for like years. I couldn't get rid of this. Now it's finally clearing up. It's still a little bit there. I'm super just acne prone, especially from work. I'm fucking sweating all day and I can't shower right away, obviously. So I'm sweating for 10 hours. So I still have my little breakouts and stuff. My skin is clear. It's always glowing. My hair, like, I thought it was over. I thought I was about to fucking go bald by the time I was 30. But no, my hair is just on a full recovery arc. It's fucking thicker than ever. It's fuller than ever. It's, you know, it's maybe not recovered like in its prime of when I was like maybe 18 years old, but it's super healthy. Like, it's super healthy right now. My skin is super healthy. The glow in my eyes, even though, you know, I'm fucking like, my face is real drained right now too. Like, I'm like, my body should be more tired. My body hurts though. I can't lie. My body fucking hurts right now because I'm expending so much energy with work in the gym and all that. Like, my body fucking kind of hurts a little bit. But hopefully the deeper that I get into this, the less my body will hurt as well. And I could also, you know, stop working my 9 to 5 throughout this process as well. Figure out what my leverage point actually is. Because the thing about a 9 to 5 is you can't do that shit forever. But do it as long as you need to do it, and don't feel embarrassed about it. Don't feel ashamed about it. Like, everybody works a job, so if your job's, you know, not too ideal, people might look down upon it or say it's not a real job. As long as you're really like putting in those hours, as long as you're putting in, you know, 50, 60 hours a week, and you're really just working hard, trying to figure it out, trying to, you know, hustle on the side too, figure out what that business is on your free time. Maybe you're meant to be, you know, a streamer, a YouTuber, a musician. Whatever it is, you have to kind of like just trial and tribulation and find that out, figure out what that is for you, and then work on that on the side as well as you work the 9 to 5. Because if you just say fuck it and go all in on like your dream immediately, it could work out, right? It could work out instantly because you're not thinking about a job, you're not stressed all the time. If you actually lock in and all you have to do is think about, you know, how do I get this going? How do I get this going? And then you have a little bit of money on the side already. You have a little bit of funding on you already, and maybe you live at home with your parents still or something like that. Yeah, it could be the right move, but you just need to know your own timing with this shit. For me, I've gone back and forth between going from a 9 to 5 to starting a business to having a bit of success with whatever that business may be. I've done, personal training before and things like that. But I used to run ads on personal training. I'm going to eventually get back into that, but without running ads. You'll see eventually. But personal training I used to do, I had a bit of success. I've done copywriting, like I've done it all. And I used to make websites for fucking companies, like build them out a website. I'd fucking cold call them all day, cold call, and then build them a website for like $500 to $1,000 per website. So I was making like a decent amount of cash at that point, and then doing fucking Uber and DoorDash as well during that time. Fucking everything ever, fucking day traded, fucking like anything you can think of, like Amazon FBA, fucking drop shipping, any sort of business endeavor that you can think of, I've done it all. So I'm talking from straight fucking experience, and I've had success, but I've failed at all of them as well. You know what I mean? That's why I had to, at some point, swallow my pride, realize, hey, I'm in a bit of debt here. I can't fucking launch up a business right now. I'm about to be fucking like homeless if I try to just go for a business and I can't pay my bills at this point because I'm in debt because of my business, because I spent fucking my credit on ad money or whatever it is. And then my car got repoed and just a whole bunch of shit, like just bad decision after bad decision. And this is all when I was, jerking off all the time, coming all the time. So obviously, no matter how hard I tried, things were not going to work out. No matter how hard I tried, things were destined to not work out within my relationship, within every aspect of my life. Things were not going to work out because I was just grinding against like the gears of life. Shit is just dragging me back. And I'm trying to like push forward. It's extremely hard to actually win when you're doing that. But when you got, the universe on your side and you truly believe in all this shit, and I mean, you can make it happen at that point. But yeah, after I was in debt, after my car got repoed, okay, I said, fuck it. Let me go back to a 9-to-5. I need to just, recover from my debt, grind that shit out. Even though, I had to swallow my pride to go back to a 9-to-5. When people would say they were proud of me for, doing what I was doing and all that, and then feeling like I was going back, but in my head, I knew it was to only spring ahead forward. Like now I'm in a really fucking great position. But if I didn't swallow my pride at that point, I would have been absolutely just fucked right now. I would have still been in debt. I wouldn't have been able to, start any sort of business endeavor because I'm just stressed and worried and fearful all the time because I have no money, because I'm in debt. Like, I would just be fucked right now. But swallowing your pride at a certain point is very fucking important, because now it pushed me ahead. Now it pushed me to the point that I'm at now. Now, I have no debt. I have fucking savings. I have a great amount of savings. I have a great amount of investments, of money in investments. Like, really just the S&P. A bit of Bitcoin lately and shit like that. But really decent amount. And I make a decent amount at my job too. But now all of this allows me to fucking push ahead forward now. Now I can, start a business again. Now I can start all these different things again because I was able to swallow my pride at that point. Because now I have no fear in my mind. I'm not fearful at all of anything. Not even death. I'm not fearful of anything. So that's only going to push me forward. And now I have the universe on my side. Now I have my semen on my side. My semen's not against me anymore. I have all the life force in the world to make it happen. And now, that's why I'm so, on this YouTube shit because I genuinely fucking enjoy it, and I know it's my next step to my freedom. This is my key out, my way out. This is the freedom, endeavor right here. This is the side hustle. This is the business right here. And I just know it is. I feel it in my heart. And I already know where I'm about to go with all this. This is only the beginning of everything. And it might sound crazy or whatever. Like, I only have 160 subscribers right now on YouTube. But I know that I'll have 100,000 subscribers on this channel eventually. Very fucking soon. Because I'm going to just keep going. I'm going to just keep getting better. And keep being more valuable. And then off that, everything's just going to get better. Everything. So, yeah. That's really it for this day of Semen Retention. This episode of Semen Retention Day 62. Yeah, that's really it though. I fucking love y'all, as always. On my way to work, I'm out. Peace.